Hello YouTube. I am in Autauga County at an artesian spring coming through the woods. I have been traveling up for the last few days. I hope you've been able to watch me. There's 2, 3, or 4 before I get here. Trying to make my way up. Finding things as we go. I have found agate, Jasper, different kinds of petrified wood. I am holding on to my breath. See if I can have enough video space to hold all these videos. I came down for a walk and it has turned into a journey. That's beautiful. Gonna keep that. I've been really good about letting it be absolutely beautiful before I keep it. Well, that's something else. It is just amazing the stuff you can see in a rock. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Well, I guess I have, because there's a lot of stuff I really used to have a fit over that I can now look at and keep looking. Let's see, there it is. Look at that. You can see my creek is getting, boy, that's beautiful the way that's white there. And that movement in it. Give me a good picture of it. It started to show more stuff again. So that usually means I'm back in the, on top of that old riverbed when I start finding this beautiful stuff. Easily, because it never really runs out. It's just, it gets harder to find when you get out of the main run. Hope everybody's doing well. I am enjoying myself. Figured I'd try to get my creek back in here before the cold sets in, because it's coming. You can definitely feel it. See, they've been hitting that path. There's the iron coming out of the ground. Before I started doing this, I never knew iron just came out of the ground like that. I don't think I even imagined where we got metals and iron and stuff like that from. But now I know. I know more. right in the middle of that iron is this piece. I want to look at it. Wow. Look at that. I picked up the right piece. Man. That's amazing. It's dirty as it could be, but something was telling me to look. Because it was just sitting right in the middle of that iron. And then to see all that that structure right there is just... See if I can find it anywhere else. Now that is one big old piece of heavy stone to tote. Let's see if I can get that with my fingers out of it. That is absolutely amazing. That was a good find. Really good. I remember coming up in here probably a year ago and finding that where this water, see how small my creek's got compared to how big it is when I first start, because it just takes a collection of them to create that large creek. It's amazing how that can be one color and you get it wet and it's another color. Look at that, where that's washed that out, that bottom. I hear them working upstream, but they're not in the creek, or that water wouldn't be that clean. I hadn't been up here this summer. I hadn't been back here since I hurt myself. It's amazing those butterflies let me get so close. It's like they stand there and wait for me. That's a rock. Something up here I want to look at. Start finding these big pieces up here. When you're so far away, it has got to be absolutely amazing to haul it all the way back. I mean, I've got my backpack, but I'm about done with hauling 50 pounds of rock for miles. I've got enough of it to last. I'm gonna walk up the side here. It's still fun to look for it. That's what I enjoy the most, is finding it. You can see these really large pieces in here. I heard something really big. That must be a machine. Yeah. I hope that's a machine. God, this creek bed's been washed out. That's old, ancient bottom, full of iron. See, the last time we were here, it flowed. Right here. We just haven't had any rain. That's a big piece of that. Petrified wood. You can't hardly tell, but I can see it right there. You can really tell the difference in the size of these jokers. And I know from being in here, this is where the good stuff starts picking back up. And now I know That work's coming from way back there by the river. Well, nope, I hear it behind me. That's where I found the artesian well, right back there, where it was coming out of the ground. I couldn't believe it when I started researching and found that Otago County has over 400 identified springs, those artesian wells. And you would be surprised at the people that go in there and fill up containers of water, and it's their drinking water. I need to let my eyes get used to this real quick. It got really dark for me. I got to be able to look for snakes. This might be better. Because these vipers are ambush predators. They sit and wait. I have to be careful when I get to the entrance of that artesian spring. It has a way of filling up with sand, and it's like a light sand, and it will trick you, and you step in it and you sink quick, like it's not there. It's so beautiful up in here to me. There's that artesian well right there. That's where it's coming up. You can see those big fish in it. Well, I say big, because most of the stuff I've been seeing down here are little bitty little fish. Those are a lot bigger. But this has washed out too since the last time I was here. That wasn't like that up there last time I was here. I hate all this is going to be lost. The last time I came through here, I was hurt really bad. It was in December 2024. I got back in here and hurt myself. Not going that far. Well, actually, I'm already that far. I'm just not going to go back there where I was. See how different it is. It really changes. It always amazes me. You can see the iron coming out of that clay there. And I have to be careful while I walk. I want to look in these places for things that may have gotten trapped in here. See the iron sitting on top of that? There's the, it's not even clay, it's like sand. And then this iron gets on top of it. How it's laid down and formed, I have no idea. But there it is. You can see the bubbles all in it down there. So at one time it was active and bubbling. Way before my time. You can see that vein running right there through it. Stones are getting much larger. You can always tell when you're getting further away from the entrance. Whew, that's all new. That's pretty. Man, that's beautiful. I guess I'm gonna have to, man. I keep saying I'm gonna come back and get it because I don't come back and get it. When I come back through here, I'll be walking so hard trying to get back to my vehicle because I'm literally push it till I am done. That's beautiful. I can see that from the top. There's another one. That's how I know I'm back on that riverbed. I'll start finding it again. We had a really strange summer. I think a lot of people did because I watched people in the south all the way into the Carolinas, and their summer was a lot like ours. It just started raining. We had so much rain the gardens didn't do too well. That is pretty. Keep that. I love that stuff. As long as I'm keeping the little ones, it does make me feel better to know I'm finding something. I am 24 minutes in. See next year's rocks coming out of the wall. I was waiting for those green leaves. Boy, I was waiting for them. There's that line of iron. There is places that go back up in here. And that's what I was wanting to explore. And always forget to look around me. I've done. It's weird how you can just miss a couple of months. And you start realizing you're not paying attention like you should be. Man, look at that, how pretty. And it's just got all kind of stuff going on in there. That's just something else. Look at that down in that. It needs to be cleaned real bad, but you can really see it. With the chalcedony and that be jersey right there, sparkling. It's just wet and dirty. That means it's a good wall here. I could spend some time here. I love those black lines. Get that dirt out of it. I'm gonna keep that one. I like that. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get back here next year. As quick as they blocked that last one off. You see next year's rocks. And I do not feel the need to get up in that. Because all that sand, and it could just slide in on me. Even as close as I'm standing here, it could come on me. And I don't want to try to get out of it. So I'm going to walk away. This is where it just starts looking prehistoric. Just waiting for a dinosaur to step out. See how all these tracks, it's all animal. And it is beautiful back here. This don't spook me the way that Coosa River did. That Coosa River was just a little too tight for me. I shouldn't get on these walls. I hear you. I just wanted to look at this. There's some stone. It's amazing to me how clean it is. Boy, I see that. See how those reflections of those vines in the water. And when you do that and get that wave going in it, that does not look good out of the side of your eye. Make you jump. Get up here. I do have my cutoff. See, I get nervous to walking in here because I never know when I'm gonna come across one of those deep spots filled with the sand. And I have been in here and seen that with my own eyes. I've actually been in and I've fell into them before. So I need to get on this edge here. A couple of more bends I'm going to hit. I know of a huge wall up here, and it's too big to be gone. Muscadines are gone. When I got hurt, I was coming out of here and making my way best I could, and it got dark on me. And at night it got really cold, and I had to stop and rest. And I knew better to stop. I knew you're supposed to just keep moving, just keep going. You don't stop, and what you think is rest is not. You're giving up, but you just keep moving. And so I stopped. I made a mistake. I was sitting there, and I mean 6, 7 deer just walked right in front of me. They were not used to somebody like me just sitting there. I don't think they'd ever had anybody wait on them like that before. And I think I scared them more than they scared me, because I knew they weren't going to attack me. But it was just the thrill of them being that close to me, within touch. And I love it back here. I love the sounds and the shapes. Just absolutely beautiful. I appreciate y'all joining me. Y'all be blessed. I am. I thank you for watching my videos, subscribing to my channel. All the people that comment, I really appreciate those comments. I know I don't ask for that stuff, but it does mean something when you get them. I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow.